Here is the latest grouping of finds from my favorite local stores here in Pennsylvania. We went to 5 different stores and I will lead you through what we found. So I bought these items at the Mill Property Antiques in Morgantown, Pennsylvania. The total spend was $30.53. And these two birds were bagged together for $4.80. And I jumped at that and put them right in my basket. These are DeCarlini gold birds. They are really nice. No problems with condition. They're very pretty. And these, this pair will probably sell for about $30. So that was a really good find. They were just bunched together in a plastic bag. So I also just wanted to rescue them because I didn't want them to get broken. And this vendor actually had a bunch of her spring things out. And this is a beautiful Tina Flanner Easter figurine. It's got the bunny with his little eggs in his basket. And it's a reproduction of a vintage figurine that would be made out of paper mache and composite. And this one has glitter all over it, which is really nice. But it shows on the tag exactly how they're made. And it's nice that it's original and has the tag with it. So that was $16. And then this little bunny is another reproduction of a vintage chalkware piece. It is signed on the back E. Smithson, right there. Oh, it's hard to see in this light. So that's a nice piece too. And that one was only $8. So I got, since I'm gonna sell the DeCarlini for about $30, it pretty much pays for all the items, and then we'll see. I should be able to get, 25 to 30 on that, and this one might be a $20 item as well. So that's a nice little lot from the Mill Property Antiques. So right next door to the Mill Property Antiques in Morgantown, Pennsylvania is the Morgantown Market. And this is a great mix of vintage and newer decor for your home. And I really liked the things I found this time. And we can kind of go through these. This is a beautiful redware rooster. And I know redware can be quite popular. And then I saw the Pottery by Kathy label on the bottom. So this is a, Kathy also does a line of primitives by Kathy, and they sell very, very well for me. So there is not another one like this on eBay, so I was very hopeful that that was a good item. And that one I got for $5. So I'm hoping that that may go for $25 to $30. It's a really nice piece. And then in one of the booths, they had these little figures bagged up in $1 bags. So I think I got 3 or 4 bags of little pieces. There was also a Kokeshi doll, a miniature Kokeshi doll in with this. I'm not sure where that got to. So yeah, $1, $2, $3, $4. This is a Putz wood carved figurine that's antique and German. And I do sell quite a few of these, and sometimes you're missing a horse for a cart. So I grabbed that when I saw it was only $1. And I'll probably save that to go with some other Putz items. These are also old vintage train set or nativity Putz pieces. And I bought another bag at a different booth that I'm going to combine that with, and I'll show you. These angel figurines were my next purchase. I love the German hand-painted wood figurines, and you've seen almost every video that I've done. There's at least one that I've purchased. I did recognize this kind of halo or headband that they have, that it might be Wendt and Kuhn, and that is a very sought-after maker of these figurines. So I got them out of the case, and this indeed has the Wendt and Kuhn original label on it. So I knew what I had, and they were a little pricey, but these are pretty hard to find. And the fact that I had 3 of them was a good find because these other two are not marked, but this one is, and you can kind of see the similarities between how they're painted. So I paid up for those and I got all of them for $48. So we will see how much money I make on those. And then this is an adorable, this was $10. This is a Jobel figurine that has a little candlestick holder. And there's the Jobel West Germany mark on that. That's really, really cute. And then these are the other figures that I found that would go with these wooden Putz figures. So when I got, actually you can see I separated out already into 2 bags. When I got these, I knew that it was train figures, but there was also some Putz or Nativity German figures. So I pulled these out of the bag, and they're like little houses and this great little wooden tree, and they're gonna go with these animals as a lot of German Putz Nativity. So that should do quite well as a lot. And then I have the Brio and Thomas figures. There's a gas station that is probably Thomas, and there's little figurines in here that are Thomas. So that is a nice lot. And so I basically got the train pieces for $6.50, and I'm splitting them into 2 lots. So this should be about $20, and this should be about $15. The other item I got was this great, beautiful crock. I just was really impressed with the quality and how well it was made. It is signed, but I could not figure out who the maker is from that signature. But it is beautiful, and there is a bluebird crock, and I haven't really seen other ones. This is salt glazed pottery, and I haven't seen other ones with the flying bird. A lot of them are perched. So I will see how well that does, but it is really pretty. And you can see this one is a little bit more of a tan background versus the gray of like Eldrith and some others. But I just thought that was beautiful. And that one was $18. So I'm going to put that up and see how it does. And then the last items I got were these Irish porcelain, Donegal, China ornaments. I paid $8 for these, and I should be able to sell each one for about $14. So that was a nice little find, and that's a nice spring item. I do other things besides Christmas. So my next 3 items were a quick stop on the way back from an auction pickup, and I saw this huge Habitat for Humanity restore in Warminster, Pennsylvania. I stopped in to check it out, and it is massive, and they actually have a separate little antique store set up. When they get donations of higher quality items, they put it in the antique store section, and they have silent auctions. I thought that was kind of neat. These were not in the antique section. This was just in the regular shelves. This is a Hallmark ornament from, I think the date is on one of these little items, but I just thought this was really cute. It's a little hanging basket of fruit and holiday items. And that should go for about $15, and I got it for 50 cents. And then the Jim Shore little owl with the witch hat, and it's marked JS back here on the back. And this one is a rare figurine, so I got this again for $4, and I will, I'll probably get $24 for that one. So these are inside art ornaments. They're always in these padded boxes. They're usually made in China, and they are painted on the interior. This one is highly iridescent, so it's really difficult to see because there's so much reflection off of it. But it's a beautiful little angel with a tambourine, and then these little peace doves in the back, and it's dated 2009. And these I always get $15 for, and it was $6 at the restore. So that was a nice stop, and it's great to also, all the proceeds of these go to help Habitat for Humanity. So I was really happy about that. The next place we went to was the January Tell-Hi resale shop. And they have monthly sales. It's at a retirement community out in Honeybrook, Pennsylvania. And this was half off everything in January. So this was a great find. The best thing that I bought was this shard porcelain trinket box. And inside there's a cute little note that basically says this was from the Ming, vase is from the Ming Dynasty, and during the Cultural Revolution they broke them and created these trinket dishes as souvenirs. So this is really cool, and it's probably silver. It's got that nice silver finish on the inside. They wanted $75 for that, and I knew that that was way too high, but it was half off, so I got it for $37.50. And I might not do too well on that, but I just thought it was the coolest thing, and they were all just tickled that I would be selling it on eBay, and I'm supposed to report back to them how I did. So the other thing I got was this spool thread carousel. It may have originally had a third level, but this one just has 2 levels. It's just got a great vintage patina on it, and it's really nice. And that was $5. The highlight of this trip was this yellow opalescent goblet. I've watched the Crazy Lamp Lady videos on YouTube, and she's very knowledgeable about all of her glass. I do not typically shop for glass at all, but I saw this and I knew right away what it is because I have seen her buy things like this. And it was $4, so it was half off for January, so it was $2. And I brought it home and I used a blacklight flashlight, and it is indeed a Vaseline glass, and it glows. So that is an amazing item. For $2, I should get about $35 to $40 for that. And then this great little umpire clicker, I guess. It's by Franklin, and it keeps tracks of balls, strikes, and outs. So you just click it like that. And that's a nice vintage piece. And that was $1.50. So I should get about $15 for that. This is another German Erzgebirge little tree. That's a nice item. I paid $1 for it, and it'll probably be grouped in with some other items I have, or I could just sell it on its own. We'll see. This was a neat little item. It was 50 cents, so I grabbed it, but it's a foldable metal votive candle holder. So the figures would shine, the light would shine through these figures and create like a little nativity scene. And you can see it here. It's called Lilliput Light. So I thought that was cute for 50 cents. I should do well on that. And this little vintage, probably from Japan, it's a little celluloid Scotty dog in a top hat. Really cute. And that was, I think he was $1. Yeah. And then the Limoges, little Limoges dish with the courting couple in it. It does have some hand-painted detailing on it, and it is marked Porcelain d'Art, Limoges, France. Again, that was $1. I should do pretty well on that. And then a bag of little ornaments for $1. These are Mexican tin ornaments, very colorful, very nice. They are definitely vintage, so I should get about $15 to $20 for those. And I think that's it from Tell-Hi. This is my next lot. This is from one of my favorite places, Barn Fresh Vintage up in Gilbertsville, Pennsylvania. This was a ton of vintage Christmas. There was a vendor that was actually getting rid of her personal collection. So I did spend up for these. The total spend was $201.40, but I got some great items and I should do really well on them. This little mercury glass garlands, I have sold these in the past and I do extremely well with them. This one has the faceted bumpy beads, so that is a nice item. That one was, let's see, $18. And I should be able to get about $30 to $40 for that. That one is kind of a rare one. And the other one that I got was $24. And this has the little elves, and it has the glass tubes and beading on it. So that one is a great item as well. And it's probably really long. I'll have to get it out of the package and measure it. So the length also matters as to what the value would be. So those are two really, really nice items. So this next item is off of a Merry Bright tree. It would have normally had a base with a light in it, and then all of these little plastic things would light up. This is just the top, so I can sell it as a replacement part for someone, or they do so well on their own. But it's basically a chenille tree that's decorated with little mercury glass ornaments. I bought it for 10. I should be able to sell it for 20. I had one of these that was pink on the original base and in the original box, and it sold for about $50. So I knew what this was right away, so I decided to pick it up. This is a great shiny bright hot pink bumpy ornament. Now, if you have seen my videos, you'll know that I do curated boxes once a year, and this would be a great ornament for those curated boxes. So I'm just going to hold on to this. And this was $4. So that was $4. So these two will go in my save pile for my curated ornament collections for next year. And this also will go in that save pile. This is a box of ornaments I got for $20. The box alone is probably worth 10 or 12 bucks to me, because I use it to create my ornaments. There are two really great ornaments in here, this faceted one and the walnut. The other ones are not anything special, but for $20 I thought that was a great purchase. And again, this will go towards my ornament boxes that I do every year, starting in November. So those will go in my save pile. These ones I will list now. This is a snowman with an umbrella, which is a rarer candy container, and the fact that it still has its little glasses on there and it's in really good condition. That's a nice item. I don't know if I saw the mark on it, if it's Rosbro, or I didn't see any marks on it, but that's a nice little item. And that one was snowman with the umbrella was $28. But these rarer shapes are sought after by collectors, and here's another one. This is the Santa with the horn, and it's just a rare shape, has all of its pieces, and it's in really nice condition. So that's a cute one. That Santa was $28 as well. So those two are $28. And then this lovely little angel with her little die-cut violin. It's a porcelain head angel, and then these kind of wire-edged sides with little mercury glass balls. This one was really cute, and I believe that one was $18. But the porcelain head ones do pretty well for me. And then this gorgeous hand-painted canvas Santa is really nice. Very folk art, great condition. It is, I believe, signed. No, I don't think it is signed. But that is a nice piece for $12. I should easily double my money, maybe even more than that on that. And then this is my Japan Santa that has got like little felt and these like pipe cleaner edging. So that should do really well. He's in good condition. He doesn't have a lot of paint loss. So that'll be a nice item. And they are getting rarer and rarer to find. So that's a nice item. And that Santa was $36. So those are the items I got from Barn Fresh Vintage Market in Gilbertsville. And I did pay up for these. These are pricier than I normally do, but they are higher quality, highly sought after items. So sometimes that helps bring other buyers to my store because I can advertise that I have these types of items. My auction items are typically where I make more money because I can buy a whole bin of things like these for very, very little. But it is nicer to have the rarer items, and I like to support the local stores, so it all works out in the end. This is the last few items that I purchased, and this was from Building Character in downtown Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It is a really cool cooperative shop. They have some really neat vintage clothing booths, but they have a wide variety of things there, and they also have a printing press museum that was really cool to see. And the volunteer that was there showed us how the printing presses worked, and it was really neat. It was a nice place to visit. So I grabbed a few items here. Again, this shiny bright unsilvered, this glass ornament will go in my curated ornament boxes. Whenever I have a box that has 10 or 11 ornaments, it's nice to have an extra one laying around. So that was $5. The Bradford filigree I've shown many times in my videos. Those do well for me. This is the bell shape, which is kind of nice, and this one's cute too, and then the disco balls as well. So I have a bunch of those laying around. I will combine them all and make a big lot. This is a Springerly butter or cookie mold. This one looks pretty antique. It's got a lot of fine detail in the mold. This is Pennsylvania Dutch country, so I'm pretty sure that this is exactly what it is. Probably could be Pennsylvania made or German made, but that's a nice item. That was $9. And then this really cute mid-century planter, and it has some faux foliage in there, but I just think the deer is just absolutely adorable, and the coloring of that turquoise and pink, and then there are markings on the bottom. I believe, I can't remember who makes this, but I believe it's a Pennsylvania pottery. I'll put it on the screen when I look it up. But that was $14. But I just thought that was really, really cute. And that is all that we have. I hope you enjoyed these finds. Follow us on Facebook for more information about Lanchester Finds, and you can shop us on eBay. I'll put the link in the description below. And as always, if you'd like our videos, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.